just wanted to give you a little bit of an appreciation for all the firewood I have here. I mean, some of these, if I can get them out, will be decent saw logs. But I'm actually now on the other side of where I was cutting. You can see the tractor down there. What a mess. Actually, I originally said I think 2 ash trees came down. I think we might have had 3. Look at the size of that root ball that pulled out. Just absolutely massive. So, you know, a lot of this stuff is obviously too small to mill. Like that's definitely a firewood pole there. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to take down some of these pieces that are sort of standing up and just let them drop, and maybe I can kind of roll them down the hill. Definitely right here, you know, what I have left to take off here, I'm going to drop these rather than try to section it out. Well, here we go, moment of truth. Didn't feel like messing around with my little camp axe since it's getting dark so fast these days. So I broke out the old Council Tool 5-pounder. Let's open these up and let's see what that moisture content's like. There's one. Two. And three. All right. You know, it feels lighter than than wet wood, but this is the ultimate test. 22-ish. $20. I'm going to have to test all these because I don't forget which piece came from what log. 20. So far, we're pretty consistent. $21. 23. 19. Okay. Well, we certainly are consistent. What another beautiful fall day we've had here on Catbird Hill. It's November 13th, and we still actually have quite a few leaves left on our trees. Still some decent color. That's a red oak there. We've got some, that's a cherry, magnolia here. And then tucked in the back behind these river birch trees, those are all sugar maples back there, the yellow. So we're really having an amazing fall. I know a lot of people around the country are really happy with the colors they've had this year. So I'm not sure what to title this video. I don't know if this is a fail or if this was a good find. I generally like to sell firewood in that 15% range. That's kind of the highest I'd like to sell it. I know other people sell higher. I've actually taken that pin tester to some nurseries that kind of sell everything. They sell stone, mulch, firewood through the year. And I've kind of secretly tested some of their firewood, and it's been up to 30%, which is a shame because a lot of people probably don't know that when they're buying it. So I've just been I've really been committed to trying to sell the wood drier. And I think the good news is that being around 20%, I think if I get that stuff up on one of my drying racks for maybe a couple of months, especially now that we're into winter, much lower humidity, I can keep it covered from rain and snow. I think I should be able to have it available for sale maybe after the first of the year, into the late winter, early spring. So the good news is I think I have a pretty deep supply of firewood back there, namely all that ash. I just am amazed at how much. I didn't realize there was that much stuff down, and I know more is going to come down. I'm also encouraged by the fact that I was cutting some of those bigger leaders that you saw earlier in the video, and that wood was rock solid. I know a lot of people say that when ash comes down, if it's been dead, standing dead for a while, which this has been for at least a couple of years, the wood is usually toasted. It's not good for anything, at the most firewood. I don't know. That wood was really solid, and that was probably 14 inches in diameter that I was cutting there at one point. If you guys have thoughts or experience with ash in particular, drying it for firewood, let me know. I know that oak dries very, very slowly. the sweet gum that I cut earlier this year, that was probably back in February or March, I've sold all of that. That was down to like 12 to 15% moisture content. That dried really, really fast. So, let me know what you guys have as far as experience with drying ash. But a great way to spend a couple hours here this afternoon on Catbird Hill. Got a lot more work back there. I think I will be taking down the dead trees just because I know that wood has got to be ready to go right now, because that wood is very, very dead. But we'll get that on video. Very, very happy as always with my my ported steel 026. Just testing out. This is I guess the latest version of Steel's light bars. This is the light 04. I think this is kind of considered the lower grade, or maybe the homeowner prosumer light bar. There's a light 06, which is a laminated professional bar. I've yet to try that, but this felt really good. I wanted a light bar. This is 20 inches. I knew I was going to be climbing around those hills and that kind of tricky area back there. Just a great saw. I mean, this is just phenomenal. It cuts well above its weight for sure. So thanks for coming along for the ride. Make sure you leave a comment, and please share these videos with your friends or anybody else who you think might enjoy the content. Until next time, John here from Catbird Hill. Take care.